Okay, I'm making a video on how to install a GoPro camera mount on a helmet with a visor. I wanted to get the mount down as low as I could, get the camera mounted with as low a profile showing as possible. So I actually cut a hole in the visor. I've already done this, so I taped that piece back in there so I could show you what I did. I just kind of held the camera up there and figured out about how big the hole should be to get the camera and the mounting screw on it down in there. And I didn't cut where the vent is. There's a little vent in the front of the helmet there, and I started right there on each side of that vent and cut straight back along that profile with a little ridge in the visor. Now your visor may not have that ridge in it like this one does, but anyway, I cut that with I used an air metal cutting cutoff tool to cut it. It was real easy, but you could cut it with a little saw or whatever you got. And one little difficulty in this is when you cut that off and try to mount the camera there, the little adjusting part on the visor that was mounted right there had to be removed. So I came up with an alternative method of keeping the visor in place. I'll show you that later. So cut that piece out and stuck my helmet mount on there and went ahead and mounted the lower part of the camera mount in there. And since I'm using my GoPro camera to make this video, this is going to be a little difficult because you have to mount the camera back on there before you set the visor on and screw it on. Because once you get the visor on, you can't get to the screw, the mounting screw. So I'm going to shut down and change methods here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the camera case mounted in there so we can see how this works. And you just set the visor down over that. Cut it a little bit wider on the left side to make room for the mounting screw on the camera. Okay, I got the visor back on there, and as you can see, it's a nice clean mount as possible, and I've already tested this out, and the visor is not visible in the videos, so it works great. There's just about how the angle of the visor. You can experiment with that and get the angle just right, but came out pretty nice. Now I'm going to show you how to fix that adjustment looseness problem. Okay, now to eliminate movement of the visor, now what I'm going to do is put a rubber band around the bottom of the camera mount like so, and then hold it back like this, set the visor on, bring the rubber band back over the camera down where that same place that front part is now. I'll be right back. Okay, there it is with the rubber band on it. It just loops from the base of the camera around the back of the visor and back over the camera. Now I'm going to put the screws back in the visor. Okay, got the visor mounted, got my visor motion eliminated. Still got a little bit of a cushion there in case you hit something, and that worked out real nice. Got a nice low profile mount with the camera, and it doesn't detract from the visor that much, even when you don't have the camera mounted. It's already had that vent in there anyway, so it doesn't really affect the visor operation that much. Alright, that's it.